Hi, this is PJ Levingston, and today is my very first video blog. I'm gonna try something a little different and try and do the blogs via video, and we'll see what happens. But today I want to talk about someone I find incredibly inspirational, even though I've never had the pleasure of meeting her. Her name is Dominique Barti, and if you're not familiar with Dominique, she is the founder of a company called Onesole. How I came to find out about Onesole is we were on vacation in St. Pete Beach, Florida, and my wife bought some shoes at this one little boutique, which for most people is not that big of a deal. But my bride does not spend money on herself. It's one of the most frustrating things that I go through, but she just will not spend money on herself. So the fact that she spent money on herself caught my attention. And so I kind of looked at the shoes, and I consider myself I'm an entrepreneur as well as a part-time investor. And so I started looking at these things. I thought, well, this is really a cool product. Let me find out who makes them because I'm going to buy stock. So I did some research and found out, well, it wasn't a public company. It's actually a small company out of Florida that's owned by this pharmacist named Dominique Barti. And for those of you that aren't familiar with what Onesole is it's a shoe that can become another shoe, and it's basically the tops are interchangeable. And she has cut licensing deals with NCAA and with NASCAR, and so you can literally go from a casual shoe that you might wear out to dinner to putting a new top on it, and now you can go tailgating. It's the most incredibly, unique product that I've come across in quite some time. But the product isn't the reason why I find her inspirational. I find her inspirational is because of the story. And the story goes that she was a pharmacist. She was standing a lot. She also was traveling a lot. And so she wanted something that would fit in her luggage that, so she wouldn't have to carry a lot of shoes around. And so she wanted to be able to condense. She couldn't find anything out there that fit that criteria, so she came up with it herself. And the first time you see these things, if you're an entrepreneur or if you've got a business savvy of any kind whatsoever, even if you're a kid, you look at this and you go, oh man, I wish I'd thought of that. Because literally, she was standing on millions and millions of dollars in revenue, and it's something that most of us pretty much ignore. And if we had that thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if we could have this or have that, this kind of thing that would go in my that would make my life a little easier. Most of us would go through that, and then it's a fleeting thought. Dominique did something about it, and she created this company called Onesole. And her story is incredibly inspirational to me as somebody who is an entrepreneur and is hopefully right now living my $1 million story. And I just wanted to let the followers out there know about this incredible story. Her name is, like I said, it's Dominique Barti. The company is Onesole, and it reminds us all of the entrepreneurial spirit is still alive and well. And you never know, you could be standing on millions and millions of dollars. Have an unbelievable day. Until next time.